Do you play FIFA 19? Oh, FIFA? Unfortunately, I don't. I've never been one to enjoy sports games. If you guys know, because obviously YouTubers and that's just like my life. I don't really like that, but I like watching The Crew with KYR Speedy and D20 and Sidearms. I I love their FIFA videos, but I could not play it myself just because again I get bored too quick. But just the way that they play, because they already have like friends to talk with, they already can just shoot the breeze with how they play. But Shadow's my favorite. Pusey Buster. Do you play basketball? I used to love it, and my father used to be a coach, and so much so that whenever I would go to games, I'm actually trained to be a like a scouter. If you know what I mean by that, it basically is the person who is trying to recruit high school players to join their collegiate team, and that can be the coach himself, that could be the assistant coach, that could just be someone at the school who's like learning to be a coach, just little things like that. And I used to play it, and I was very good and yet very bad. The last time I legitimately played was 7th or 8th grade, and I played on my junior varsity team, and I played as point, and I was a very good team leader. I could get everybody to play at their best. I could get everybody to run a play perfectly. But the moment that I got in the paint, or just like a free throw or a three-pointer, my entire... What's the actual status for like how many points you get and how many... Just never mind. I scored 0 points that entire season. We won every game except for one. I scored 0 points. That's how good and bad I am at basketball. But that was the last time I ever played, because I kind of the coaches kind of ruined it for me, unfortunately, and that's how it is for every sport that I've ever played. Baseball, I loved baseball, and the coach ruined it for me there. I loved playing golf, but my father took it to the next step, and I could not get into it after a certain point. And then after that, the real only sport that I continue to enjoy, because there is no coach, is snowboarding. And unfortunately, where I live in New York, to put that into perspective, and we get roughly 8 months of snow, but it's 6 months of really poor snow, 1 month of really good snow, and then 1 month of kind of snow. Beyond that, after the 8 months are over, it's 1 month of spring, 1 month of fall, and 2 months of unbearable heat. Right now, I am literally sweating my dick off, and I don't have anything that's generating heat. Right now, I'm using Elgato lights that don't generate heat. Thank you so much, Elgato. I wasn't gifted these, I bought them myself, but thank you so much for coming out with them. Unfortunately, a lot of my coaches just stopped making it fun for me. I really want to get back into golf just because it was so much fun, but I really don't want to have the hassle of other people as well. Like, that was another thing that kind of deterred me from golf, is having to respect other players. And it's not like I was being disrespectful, it's knowing when to let someone pass through, or if you see someone catch up just because they've had a really good hole, but they play kind of poorly. Oh, this is another point for you, Jax. The same way that I'm really good at basketball, I'm really good and bad at golf. If you know how golf plays a par 4, I can drive to the green on a par 4, and yet I still end up with a 6 because my short game is awful. My BF just used my credit card to pre-order Modern Warfare. Danny? You might want to have a discussion with him about that. Wait, are both of you going to share it is something to talk about. Now going back to Danny's thing. Yeah, I'm game sharing with him. Good. I I don't think I'll pre-order the game myself. I definitely want to purchase it for myself. And the same thing with Pokemon Sword and Shield. And I think this is the first time that they have the dual setup, which I really love that they're offering that for. I'm really happy for that because I've always purchased every game after a certain point. But I love the Pokemon series, and I kind of want to stay away from all the reveal trailers as well for those, and like all the anti-hype that everybody has for that. I just like playing it. And for Jax, you still have your Xbox? Yeah. I still have my. Okay. I still have my Game Boy Advance. Unfortunately, my mom accidentally sold my SNES a while back. I still have my Game Boy Advance. I have my Game Boy Advance SP. I have my PS2. I have my Wii. I have my Xbox. I have my PS4. I have my PC. And then I got the Switch. And then I got the laptop. I got the Switch. And then I got this PC. I think that's the order that I got it. No, I think I got the PC and then I really don't remember. Xbox One was your first console. I wasn't a big gamer when I was growing up. See, now, Lainey, I really don't consider myself as a gamer. I just consider myself someone who enjoys playing games, basically, is how I see myself. And, like, the whole mentality of sitting through every credits, like, for my videos, that's just how I see it. I like to be involved in a game and experience the campaign and everything, but for the most part, my very first thing that I ever said, the Game Boy Advance, I was actually gifted from my across the street neighbor's cousin, and at the time there wasn't a back to the Game Boy Advance, like it was like the batteries were held in by tape, and to me it was so fun just to experience what it was like to play a game, because my mom wanted nothing to do with video games. Literally, she thought I was gonna go my entire life not even knowing that they were a thing. And then, lo and behold, this guy just randomly shows up their house one day, and we're both guys broing out. Meanwhile, this is like when he's 6 and I'm 5. And I think he really just wanted to get rid of his Game Boy Advance because it was so like old and fragile. But he did give me a couple games, and from there, as a safe, I just started to appreciate them more and more, and like the controls, the atmosphere of everything. All the time that I spent just collecting stuff for just to have fun. Oh my god, this is that stupid dinky little pistol, the one shot. Alright, Lainey, you know how you had your mission to just stab everybody in the back? I have my mission now. Damn it. Oh god, that's such a long reload.